Okay, we got another practice session, and excuse me, you seem to be getting better and better, easier and easier. So, what would I do if a person comes up to me and says, Wayne, I got pain in my knee? Okay, first I would ask them, how long has it been since they've been having pains in the knee? Did they fall and injure it? Or did it just start coming worse and worse as time passed? Okay, now, but then too, sometimes if okay, what I'm saying about the knees is if after learning, I've worked on over 10,000 people, and I've read over 200 some books. This is I've been saying that for about 5 years, so since then, I've read more books and I've worked on hundreds of more people. Now, okay, what I would do if you tell me you have a problem with your knee, first I would ask you, uh, give me your left hand, and I would start working on an area. Um, oh dang, I can't. I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me with these videos, but I'd be working on an area in their left hand between the first finger and the thumb, around that area, okay? And I'd be pressing real hard, looking for a tender spot. I find the tender spot, and I'll work it for a little while. Then I'll work in the palm, not in the palm, but the fatty part of the finger, right down. Well, I need somebody else to help me video, but the fatty part of the right in that area there, on both hands, because those will be the kidney areas. But if you find a reflexology chart that's pretty accurate, look at that. I suggest that you find about 5 charts from 5 different uh, directions, so that because sometimes every I out of my studies, I've only seen one person that act like they didn't know what they were talking about with the reflexology. All the other charts have always been pretty accurate, and this chart was by some doctor. I'd like to find the book, because I think he was for something wrong, because all his charts are wrong. I mean, his chart is all his spots are wrong or whatever. But that was the only one I found in over 200 some books. But okay, then I would work this this joint right here. This joint right here. All of the joints. I mean, in all of the fingers. This joint here. This joint here. And all the fingers, I squeeze all the way around it, looking for something sore, and then that should stop your knees from having a problem. Also, I can work your elbow. They on both. I work both elbows, looking for sore spots in the elbows, and I work the knee that's not sore, working for a sore spot in the same corresponding areas as the sore knee. I wouldn't even work with the sore knee. Or I'm getting ready to start studying where I put ice or either heat on these corresponding spots. But I need to develop that a little more. Also, another spot for the knees is right here. Okay, because the thighs come down here, the knees here, and then the calves, and then the feet, ankles and feet. I've not been real. I haven't worked that too much, because it seems kind of. But anyway, I think what you do, you probably would take your fingernail, and dig in there and look for something that's tender. Okay, good. Thank you. I think this is be a good one.